Hi everybody, it's Sam here. Thank you for watching today. So I'm going to show you how to make an origami gift box. Now I first saw this on the Craft Label website, but it was when it was Trimcraft and it was early on last year. And I just thought it looked really nice. But if you want to check theirs out, I'll link theirs in the description box below. It's really nice and they do it in rainbow colours. But I thought I want to give it a go, and I'm actually going to make this as a Valentine's box. So I thought we've got that coming up in a few weeks. So I'm going to pull out the paper posies, which is the Dovecraft. So you will want a paper for this. Now I am using a heavier weight paper. Origami paper is obviously recommended because it's got all the folds and it's thin, so it can take that. However, this is 150 GSM and you can get away with it. So if you've got your paper posies or any papers, then that's great. You also want something that's single-sided, because not so much on this one because I've covered this, but on the lid you're going to see the white on the reverse. It's really easy. The base is done exactly the same way as the lid, so I've already done that one here. Basically what you need is 16 pieces of any size square that you want. Like I said, I'm doing 6 by 6 because it's already done, but you could use 12 by 12, 8 by 8 or any other size. So if you have got a specific gift that you want to put in this, then you can just check the length of that and then make the box according to that gift. So if you're using 6 by 6 papers, it will be a 5.5. Yeah, it's about 5.5. If I do point to point, it's 5 3/4. Yeah. So it just gives you an idea. Anyway, so grab your paper, and I'm going to show this one here, and then you just do that 16 times. Okay, and you can see all of these ones that I've got here. So this is the shape that we're going to create. So first of all, whatever paper it is, you want your pattern facing down, so you've got the white side up, or basically whatever. If you're using double-sided paper, whatever print you want to be on the outside, have it facing down, because you can see that's what I've got there. So on the diagonal, you're going to fold from point to point. So first of all, right up here, and I would say use a bone folder. It's going to really help you. If you don't have a bone folder, you can use a ruler, you can use a pen. It's entirely up to you. And then again on the other corner. Okay, so I went across one side and then I went across the other, so you'll have 4 triangular segments. Then you want to, again, starting from one of the points, you're going to bring each point now into that middle section. So I'm going to bring that one up. And the key with origami is to make sure all your points join up, that your lines are nice and crisp and they're straight. And then you're going to bring up the next one and just make sure it sits nice and aligned with that one, and you get your point down here nice and sharp, and then just work your way around. Again, I'm going to do that one. I'm not going to speed any of this up because I want you to just be able to rewind and stop easily. And then you're just going to do the last one there, and you should have it all meet up. Get the odd little bit of white, don't worry too much, but try and get it so that it's all concealed like so. Okay. Then what you want to do is open up the top and the bottom. Also, I would recommend a non-directional paper for this. So if it's a floral print, that's great, because usually they're just in any orientation, or it doesn't matter if it's upside down. And you can see things like this that I've used there, that doesn't matter. You're then going to bring the bottom up, and this point is going to sit in the centre of this line here. So you'll have the line, you've got the score line going down, or the fold line. So you're just going to line that up to that point there and just fold. Then burnish it every time like so. Then you're going to bring it around so it's now in this orientation, and you're going to bring up this side here. What I like to do is put my thumb down on this kind of corner here to keep that down. You're going to pull this up, and this side here needs to line up with this here. So you can see I'm bringing it around and then I'm folding it down. Again, make sure you get a really nice point and it sits right next to it. So it's a bit of an odd fold. I'll just bring it up a bit so you can see what I've done there. So you're just bringing this outer side up so it runs next to this piece here. Okay. Then, so this is facing you, flip it over so that's now at the top, and then fold this in half. And it should all line up really nicely. And again, just burnish all of that. Now again, you've got a bit of a funny fold, which is why you don't really want to be going any heavier than 150 GSM, because this can just about take it. But you're now going to bring this side to run along with this one. So it's similar to the fold you just done, but you need to bring this up as well and lay that down. So like I said, it does feel a bit weird, but trust me, it's, you know, it is what you do. And just again fold that all down. So again, if I just bring it up, you can see you're just bringing it up so it runs. You can't really see it there, but you're basically making sure it lines up with that piece there, and then it will just continue down, and the point will be at the top of that square piece there. Okay, and then you've got the two side, these pieces here in this middle bit, just open that up and you've got this kind of one of the corners basically, and that's it. That is what you want, and then you need to repeat that 7 more times, or like I said, 16 more times if you're doing the whole box. I mean, you might want to just do a nice little decorative tray for your desk. You know, that's really nice. That would just mean you need the 8 pieces. Okay, so now what you want to do is, I've got these little bits folded under, but you'll have them like this. Now, how they do it, the official origami way, I guess, is this now goes in here and it locks in. That piece just clips under there and it locks in like so. Okay, and you'll just go around and do that with each one. So this one again, you would lock that in. It's a little bit fiddly, but you're just kind of pushing it in, and can you see? And it soon quickly starts to form that lid. However, I'm going to change this a bit. Now if you're doing the base, I guess that's what I would do. Just go around, link them all in, and once you get to the last one, just clip it in. And then what I did with the base one is I then cut away all this bulk, and I just punched a scallop circle there just to cover it, because I found for the base it's quite kind of bouncy, and they don't really talk about that in any of the videos that I watched, but I found that it was, maybe not so much if you're using origami paper, but maybe because this is obviously thicker that I found that. But I did cut away the bulk because you don't see it anyway. Okay, I want to do the top of this slightly differently. So what I'm going to do, and I'm going to use glue, because I just think I get, I don't know, I think because this is thicker card I get a better finish. These pieces here, I'm folding them all under, okay, and I'm just going to sit it on the top, and I'm going to glue that onto the top of this. Okay, but as I'm doing this, I'm going to do it whilst I'm putting it on top of this, so I know the lid is going to fit. Okay, because you do want it to obviously just be that little bit bigger. So I'm going to grab my, I'm going to use the quick grab glue, because I just think it's going to be a bit easier for this. Now, because I'm just sitting each one on top, what I am also going to do is just kind of pop some glue, you know, inside all of these kind of loose bits, so that everything can kind of stick down. And then I might even just pop a bit of glue on the back of that one and just fold that one under there. So okay, and then I'm going to pop one on there. It doesn't matter at this minute. And then I'm just going to actually, first of all, I'm just going to put the glue around here, and then you can see where it's going to sit. So I'm going to pop glue all on this bit here, and then whilst it's on here, I'm just going to lay that down. You're just following the same shape as the base. Now I'm going to get the next one, and then again I'm going to just add my glue over that same kind of area, keeping that all in place. It doesn't really matter which one it's following at this point, and then sit that one over there. And once I've kind of got it in place, I can just take it off, and then I can apply some pressure there. I actually didn't put any glue on the side here. Okay, so already now I'm confident that's all starting to sit nicely. So I'm just going to keep working my way around doing the same thing. Okay, so I'm now down to the last one. So I'm just going to put that back over there. And don't worry if you've got a like gap and everything like I've got there, because it's all going to get covered. And it just continues the same. You should have a little bit each time. See, I've got a little bit of the one below. So it will all, you know, just adds to the pattern. So this one now is going to go, let's take the lid off for this one actually. So it's going to go over and then under that one. So that needs to come out. Just follow your pattern. But there you can see now how cool does that look on top. I absolutely love this. So again, I'm going to lay it on there, and then you'll be able to lock that in and just add your glue again. So what I might do is, yeah, I'm just going to, I think I'm just going to pop my nozzle in here just to kind of initially tack it down. I can always then go back in with a bit more, you know, glue if I need to. And under this one here. And just make sure you get a nice snug fit around the base, and then I'm just going to add a bit more under there. I can take this off now, and I'm going to show you how to add a couple of little finger pulls so you can pull the base off as well. And there you have a really nice piece of storage for your desk or a lovely gift box. It's just got such a nice handmade feel about it, and it actually does remind me of some of the packagings and gifts I received when I lived in Asia, because I'd received lots of beautiful things like this. Now you have the hole there because of the way that I've constructed it, but I really like it anyway. But if you're going to put a gift in there, then obviously put some tissue over it. However, I was going to use this tag, but I almost think it's a bit big, so I think what I'm going to just do is I quite like, no I don't like I liked the idea, but I have, see, that actually looks really pretty. It's having that flower in the middle. Okay, so I have ended up going for this. So it's just one of the decoupage little toppers from that pack, and I will eventually attach it onto here, but obviously I want to be able to write on it, and I'm going to have it just there, and I think it looks really, really pretty. But I do just want to show you, I'm just going to pick that out for the minute, but if you want to make that easier, I'm just going to use a pinch here. This is the 1 inch, and I'm just going to, if I can get it in there, yeah, I'm just going to go up as far as it'll let me, make sure I've got it in the middle, and just punch through all those layers so you get a little arch there, and then do it on the opposite side there. So again, just go up as far as the punch will let me. It's quite, I mean, not everyone's going to be able to do this. You could always cut just a little triangle as well, but now when I put that back on, it's really easy to just hold the sides now and take that apart. But there you have it. I think it looks gorgeous. I'm so pleased with this. It's really neat, and I have a lovely gift tag to finish it off. I'll probably just end up gluing that on there, I think. But yeah, there you have it. So I hope you've enjoyed this one. Check out the Trimcraft one if you want to do like a nice rainbow effect as well, because that's really nice. And yeah, I look forward to seeing your versions over on our group. Thanks for watching, and I'll be back again soon. Bye.